welcome back to Film with the Boys, and Merry Christmas to one and all. This is our last weekly catch-up before Christmas Day. So I have got the world's worst Christmas lights, right? These are bloody terrible, but I thought, I'm going to get some nice Christmas lights for the room to go with the decorations. We got the stockings and stuff up in the house. I thought, I'll get some nice Christmas lights, because people have been saying, I want your Christmas lights. They're terrible. these are hands are the worst Christmas lights ever. So I've lit my head up instead, right? So you've got a flashing head. What's been going on in the world of modelling? Well, big news. 2 models have gone live for subscription. 2. The first one, I couldn't give any less of a damn about, but I know some people are really into it. So the first one's gone live is Brian. The Nissan Skyline. It's Brian's Nissan Skyline from the Fast and Furious. I don't know who that is. I don't watch the movies, but it is this one. It's a perfectly lovely car. If you're into Fast and Furious, I'm sure you're going to love that. I don't know who Brian is. I don't watch the movies. But it's a nice car. I mean, it's got the nice underlight effect and whatnot. And I'm sure Fast and Furious got a massive fan base. So I'm sure people will fall over themselves that. It's not one we'll be doing, because I don't particularly like the car and I don't really like the movie, so it's not something I'm going to build. But it is available now for subscription, so you can go over and you can subscribe to that over at Fanhome. And the other one, the one that I am doing, that's just gone live, is this one. The Lancaster bomber. I've been waiting so long for this one. So this one officially launches on the 28th. That's next Wednesday. So 1 week today, you should be able to buy that in stores. Which is a great thing, you know? That's a really good thing. They haven't really made any changes to it. There was this kind of rumour that changes have happened to it. Not really. I mean, it looks exactly the same as the one that was originally put out in the test run, which was way back. I want to say it was... I think it was this year. It was a long time ago, put it that way. But yeah, that's good news. So our Lancaster bomber is going live on next Wednesday, and good news about that subscription as well. I'm going to go more into detail about this next week. So when it's out, we will have issue 1 next Wednesday. And I'll go into more detail about what the subscription is and what it entails. But the good news about this one is, I thought they were going to go the Tumblr route, where there was going to be 6 issues and it was subscription only. Well, they're not. You can get this in newsagents. And it's not 6 issues at a time. It's 4, so it's the standard 4. The other good news is there's no 2 a month for 10. None of that. So it literally goes. The first one is launched on the 28th, and then the next one is released on 2 weeks after that. So it's I think it's like the 9th or something. And then it's weekly straight after that. So we'll have a big old chunk of Lancaster bomber built by this time next year. We will, because we'll easily bang in 52 issues, which is a beautiful thing. But it's gorgeous. It's really nice. I know the stuff's already started, where they've got the cockpit wrong and the bomb's spinning the wrong way, and it's not. You can leap on me. I assure you, the bomb's not spinning the wrong way. The bomb's supposed to spin backwards. The bomb did not spin forwards. If the bomb was spinning forwards when they dropped it, it would just sail off into the air. The bomb spun backwards to work as almost like a gyroscope, so when it hit the water, it would then gather momentum and steady itself. Please don't jump on me and scream at me. It's Christmas. Google it if you need to. But there's going to be loads of that. There's going to be, well, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. Another one that people see wrong is there's only one plane in the, one seat in the cockpit. There is only one seat in the cockpit. There was one pilot. That's it. It's not I think it gets confused with the B-52, where you had 2 people next to each other. It's not that. There was a second seat in the cockpit, but it's a fold down seat that just folds back up. I'd never want to sit on that, but that's what was there. So you can kind of get the impression that there are 2 people sat in the cockpit, but they're not. They're staggered. So yeah, relax. Let's just enjoy the build before we start trying to pick holes in it from some promo images. Let's enjoy the build. So that'll be coming next Wednesday. We are doing it, and we are going all the way to Dresden on this one. So we'll have all 130 issues. That's what's in this one coming up on the channel. It's going to be fun. I want to say a big thank you, big, massive thank you to everyone that sent us Christmas cards. I love receiving a Christmas card. It's been really nice. They always make me smile. And I've also been receiving gifts, which I don't ask for. I really don't. So it's, sorry, I'm distracted by something here. Gifts. Thank you for sending me gifts. I honestly ask that you don't. It's very kind of you, and it's very It's very humbling, very overwhelming, very much appreciated, but you shouldn't. It's naughty. That's why I like it, because you're naughty. But it's nice. So we will be doing that on Christmas Day. So I actually wake up before everyone, right? Always. I'm sort of programmed to wake up at ridiculous o'clock in the mornings. Typically, I'm up around about 4:30. So I will just be up. So I'm going to come in here. You're going to see me all just tired-eyed and coffee-fueled. And I'm going to unwrap the presents that I've got, the gifts that I've got, because I've got a few. I've got some friends that sent me some things as well. So I'm going to have a Christmas morning with you. So if you've got little ones that have managed to get up at the crack of dawn and I need my coffee, I need my tea before anything happens, you got a little 5-10 minute video to watch of me opening my gifts, and we can open our gifts together. It'll be nice, right? I'm looking forward to Christmas. I can't wait. I am in the end game at work at the moment. So it's everything's just kind of slowing down, and more people disappearing as they're using up their annual leave. So it's every day. It's kind of, oh well, I'll see you in January then. So I'm down to the bitter end though. I'm working a full day on Friday, so I'm working till the bitter end. But then the fun can begin, which will be good. We're all set. We're all ready to go. The kids have got some fantastic things this year. I directly compete with Scott of last year. So when it comes to Christmas, in our house, I do everything, literally everything. So all the kids' presents, I do that. I wrap everything. I do all of the cooking on Christmas Day, everything, right? So I do the whole lot. The reason why I do that is because my wife, bless her, does way more than I do, right? And I'm one of those rare things that my hands up and say, my wife does so much for me and the kids. She does. The least I can do is take care of Christmas. So I just do. So everything at Christmas is done by me. So I'm a very organised little meerkat this year. I've sorted everything, so I'm good to go. But I directly compete with the Scots of Christmas past. So I'm always like, right, how can I better it? How can I go one up this year? And I think I have. I genuinely think I have. I'm confident I've kicked 2022 Scott's ass this Christmas. But I worry how 2024 Scott is going to compete with 2023 Scott, because 2023 Scott has nailed it. I wish I could tell you, but if one of the kids sees this or my wife sees this, it'll ruin it. So I've done some really nice things, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. What have we built this week? So not a lot really. We did build the Fun Hole Apothecary, which is gorgeous little model. It's really nice. I didn't think it would be my kind of style. I've actually got it here. That's what I was messing around with, because I am obsessed with these. It's really nice. It's kind of got like a Lord of the Rings vibe going on it. It's not my normal style, so medieval things and kind of wizards and stuff, not really my thing, but I love this. I thought this was absolutely gorgeous. And this is the Apothecary. It's beautiful, and it lights up as well. I'm hoping I don't create a blooper and drop this. There you go. So it all lights up. This is absolutely stunning. Gorgeous model. Really nice. The review and build of that is up on the channel. And in the description of that one, there is there's a discount code as well. So if you want to jump on these and get yourself a discount one, you can. But really nice. I have got 2 more from them coming up as well in January, which are really nice. And they are this one. So that's the Medieval Castle and Forge. Can't wait to do that. But the one I'm really looking forward to goes with our Western Saloon over here. We got this one. So we've got the Sheriff's Office as well. I can't wait for that. That's going to be so much fun. For those of you that are keeping track, our friend Hans Gruber here is very nearly at the bottom of Nakatomi Tower. He's nearly there. He's nearly hitting the floor. Love this calendar. It's been so much fun. I've also got my decorations you can't see out on the desk at the moment. So I've got my Funko Pop of Tony Vareski from Die Hard with. There you go. And now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho. Or to say it as Alan Rickman says it, ha, ha, ha. What have we got coming up on the channel? Still loads more, because I'm off. As I said, from Friday I'm off, so I've got loads I can do. And I'm going to do. So, I have got Disney Doll's House coming up. That's 100% coming up, and that's coming up on Saturday. I have got... Arriving on Friday, I have got Titanic and Tumblr. So both Titanic and Tumblr are turned up on Friday. Now, I know that Titanic is enormous. And the reason why I know that is because it's not being sent under the normal channels. Normally it's Royal Mail. Parcel Force are delivering this one. And the last time I had something that's coming via Parcel Force is because the box was so big. Now, I've seen the piece of keel that comes in, I want to say 95, and it is bloody massive. You get an equally big part in 96, so there is a lot of massive keel parts turning up in this one. So it's going to be an enormous box. With regards to tumbler, I don't know. I know that we get the chassis, and I know we get the two left and right cages, and I know we get the steering rack. What the other two parts are, I don't know. But it'll be fun finding out, because I also got another email from Parcel Force, which would suggest this one's also in a fairly enormous box. So it's going to be interesting to see what we get. And finally, we get to build some vehicle. We're getting some actual kind of substance with the tumbler, which is a long time coming. I don't know what else is being released by the Partwork companies in January. I've heard lots of rumblings and rumours, but until I've actually heard from the horse's mouth, I'm not going to, hey, this is coming, because I don't know. I would imagine that the Batman is coming at some point, the Batman figure. When that's going to be, I don't know. Because it could be as soon as next week, or they could delay it and release it, say, the end of January. Let kind of the bomber do its thing, rather than step on its kind of media and then come with the Batman. I don't know, but I would imagine you're going to see the Batman. I could be wrong, but I would imagine Batman's coming soon. E.T. is rolling out across the land, so people are starting to see their E.T.s, I believe. They have shipped. I know some people have got them. A lot of people haven't had their E.T.s. That doesn't mean you're not going to get yours. There's still time. It might still arrive before Christmas, but as a rule of thumb, I'd say you're probably looking at January now, to be honest with you, because everything goes mad at this time of year. The postage is just nuts. I've sent stuff out in the past week and it just didn't get to where it was going. Even though I sent them like overnights and next days, it didn't happen, because the post level just ups massively at this time of year. So that's kind of the way it is. We have got another Christmas movie. If you don't like Christmas movies, coming up probably tonight, if not by the time I edit, so it'll be tomorrow morning. And it is Better Watch Out. Now, if you haven't seen Better Watch Out, go and watch it, right? It's a really good movie. I think you can get it. It was on Netflix. I don't know if it still is. If it's not, it's on Prime. But Better Watch Out is worth your time. It's very good. But we'll do our Christmas movie, but on the Christmas movies on that one. So we've got lots coming up. We've got Titanic coming up. I'm going to get all these in before New Year's. We've got Titanic coming up, Doll's House coming up, Tumblr coming up. I've got a book nook to build. I've got a Roka model, a beautiful one, printing press, that arrives on Friday. So we'll be doing that one as well. And then, more excitingly, just over a week from now, we have got our first live build where we are building the Roka or Rolife or Robot Time Big Ben. It's all the same company. It's all the same model. And you can come and join us. It's going to be fun. How it's going to work, don't know. We're going to figure it out. I don't have an admin to be reading messages and whatnot for me, so I'm literally going to be building, then we're going to go do some talk, then we're going to do some build, we're going to do some talk. I've had some of you saying that you're worried about keeping up and whatnot. We're going slow, right? We're going slow. This is like a model that can be built in about 2.5 hours, and we're going to build it over about 4 or 5 hours. So we're going slow. So don't worry about that. There'll be plenty of opportunity to catch up. We're not going to burn through anything. We're going to take our time, so we're going to enjoy it. This is going to be relaxed. This isn't going to be like, now do this, now do this. No, this is going to be relaxed, right? That's what this is going to be. It's going to be fun. It's going to be end of year, bit of a laugh. That's what we're doing. So don't stress about, I don't know if I can, you're going to be fine, right? And what's the worst thing that can happen? You break a piece? So what? We'll figure it out, you know? It's going to be fine. What I've been watching, Walking Dead, and Negan has just come into Walking Dead. So if you're familiar with Negan, bad things are coming. So I'm expecting the kid to be a little bit heartbroken very soon. But that'll be interesting. We also watched, and it pains me to say this, we watched Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And if you haven't seen it yet, I strongly advise setting your phaser to underwhelm. Because, right, so my problem with it is I like Indiana Jones, and I'm one of those people that didn't hate Crystal Skull. I didn't hate Crystal Skull. It was all right. it wasn't good, but I didn't hate it. But Dial of Destiny, my problem with it is it's not good enough. That's my problem with it, is that there's no real, I wouldn't say it's bad by any means. It's unremarkable. That's the best. It's unremarkable. Every Indiana Jones film has got multiple set pieces, these big action sequences. This one doesn't. There's nothing really remarkable to stand out about this. There's no kind of, ooh, I remember that bit. I've already forgotten half the movie, and I only watched it 3 days ago. It's just unremarkable. It's not good enough. That's the problem. I would rather they'd have swung for the fences and completely missed. You know, I'd rather they took, right, we're going to go full wacky with this one. They do. I mean, there's an element in this one that's kind of like, okay, if you had a problem with the aliens in Crystal Skull, you're going to have a massive problem that happens at the end of this one. But it just wasn't, it was bland. That was the problem with it. And an Indiana Jones film definitely shouldn't be bland. But it was just kind of, who cares? Who cares? This is just, it's unremarkable. It's boring. That's the word I'd use, is boring. It's not bad, it's boring. It's boring, it's dull. And you kind of wait, and I was waiting to think there'd be some big set piece and so, it just doesn't come. It's just bland, it's not good enough. That was the problem with it. It just isn't good enough. To be an Indiana Jones movie, to be the last Indiana Jones movie, you're like, wow, you really went out with a whimper, didn't you? Not a bang. And it doesn't do it. And I mean, even the ending is kind of like, they leave the ending ambiguous still. Which again, I think is cheap. I think it's cheap. You should have just let it go, you know, but it's not good. It is not good. But what else did we watch? We also watched Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. It was very good. We really enjoyed that. I love Aardman. I think the Aardman animations are absolutely fantastic. They're very British. And we enjoyed it. We thought it was really good. So we watched Dawn of the Nugget on Netflix and really enjoyed it. Got a kick out of it. It was a lot of fun, a really good one. And we've been watching loads of Christmas specials. So we watched everything from the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special, multiple Only Fools and Horses Christmas specials. We've been absolutely consuming those. Blackadder's Christmas Carol. It's been so much fun. And it's nice the kid's older now that he can watch these things and laugh along, because before he didn't really get what I'm laughing at, but now he does. And it's nice that I can share that with him. We can't wait. We are literally counting down the days now, not to Christmas. We're counting down the days to just everyone being finished. So my son finishes early tomorrow, and he's done with school then. My youngest son finishes on Friday. I'm supposed to finish at like 5 on Friday, but I'm thinking I might sneak out of there at about 12:30, you know, but don't tell anyone. So we're just counting down the days now. Then Christmas can begin, you know, the fun can begin. So we've all got our kind of work agenda, and we're like, right, we've got to do this, and we've got to do this, and we've got to do this. But they're still doing fun Christmas things. The boys went ice skating tonight, and they really enjoyed it, which was great, because they went last year, and it was a miserable experience. They both just come home soaking wet. They hated it, and I thought, okay, we're going to do the same. But no, they really enjoyed it this year, which was nice. We were panicking a little bit about Jack ice skating, because Jack has a very big wrestling match on Boxing Day. And I was like, do not break your wrist. Do not break your ankle. Do not. I'm not, because that's over if you do, kiddo. He hasn't, thankfully. So we've got very strong instructions to them. I'm like, don't go spraining anything. Don't go. You've got to be match fit for Boxing Day. Boxing Day is going to be a really long day for us. So we have the Kids Academy show in the morning, afternoon of Boxing Day. And then we're going to come home for a couple of hours, shower and whatnot. Then in the evening, there is an EVW adult show on called The Greatest Show. It's going to be a banger, and it's this one. So if you're tired of fighting with your family over Christmas, come and watch our family fight instead. If you're in the Gloucestershire area, that is on Boxing Day night, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There are still tickets available for it. The quality is superb, and you get a lot of wrestling for a tenner. I mean, you get a ticket for 10 quid, man. It's nice. It's a fun evening out. It really is. You get a lot. You get like 4.5 hours of wrestling for like 10 quid. It's a bargain. But we're going to be there in the crowd on that one. I hope. The kid ain't getting in the ring to fight adults yet, so we're going to be in the crowd for that one. It's going to be fun, but it's a long old Boxing Day. So I've got like a 12-hour wrestling Boxing Day, which is like a lot. So I think my Christmas properly begins on the 27th this year, because again, I'm full on from Christmas Eve. I'm not going to stop until the 27th. So I'll be doing everything Christmas Day. My kids have got very simple rules when it comes to Dad and Christmas Day. Regarding the kitchen, if you aren't cooking something, cutting something, peeling something, washing something, get out the kitchen. It really is that simple. There is no reason for you to be in the kitchen. None at all. None. So that's the instruction they've got. Because if you don't, I end up with everyone in the kitchen. Then toys start appearing in the kitchen. No. So if you're not cooking, if you're at someone's house and you're in the kitchen and you say, I feel like I'm in the way, it's because you are, right? So seriously, if you're not sous chefing, leave, right? We don't like that. No one likes you hovering around them as you're cooking. Hate it. So they've got that rule. Rule number 2 is you have got daddy's undivided attention until I start cooking. So in the morning, until I start cooking, I am open to, Dad, can you put this together? Dad, can you put batteries in this? Dad, can you get this at the box for me? Dad, can you put these stickers on this? Dad, can you explain how to do this? Dad, can you read the instructions for this? Dad, can you download this? Dad, can you install this? Yes, I can. Then once I start cooking, you're done, right? It's like, that's it. So bang it all in now. And then the other rule I've got, and this is my favorite tradition, is my ass will be having a nap on Christmas Day. I like to fall asleep in front of the BBC film, right? So I've got a long list of BBC films I've fallen asleep of in front of Christmas Day. So I want to say it was 2021. It was 2021. I fell asleep in front of Mary Poppins Returns. It was brilliant. It was such a nice nap. I managed to get through about the first 5 minutes and then woke up like an hour later. It was fantastic. Last year, I had a great nap through Aladdin. This year, I believe I get to sleep through Toy Story 4, which would be nice as well. So, and that's the rule. I'm not right. So leave me alone. So there'll be no arguing. There'll be no, Dad, can you help me? Daddy earns 1 hour nap on Christmas Day. I'm going to be lying on the sofa and napping. So let me nap. That's what's going to be happening. There's so much I'm looking forward to this year. And I want to take this opportunity. We're going to talk again before the year's out, but I want to take this opportunity to say to all of you, thank you so much for your support. Honestly, it is still overwhelming. It's still humbling to me every time I see one person subscribe. I thought, wow, it's still, I still have that, because we never thought, we didn't come into this thinking we'll build a channel, and that was never what this was. But it's been so nice, and it's been so good for me. It's helped me a lot with stress and things like that. It's fantastic. I've always got this escapism, and it's been so nice talking to so many of you. Sharing common interests, talking to you through emails, to everything. It's been so nice, and meeting so many amazing people as well. I've popped up on other people's live streams, and it's just been nice. It's been an absolute dream. It really has. And I want to say thank you to all of you that have supported the channels. I want to say thank you to everybody's nice comments. I want to thank everybody for following us, everybody for supporting us, everybody for encouraging us. All of your nice emails, everything from birthday gifts to birthday cards to Christmas cards to well wishes, to get well soon messages, to good luck with the move in your new house, everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because without you, there's no channel. That's the reality of it. It would just be me talking to, a camera that no one watches. So without you, there is no channel. And I wouldn't want to do it. If I didn't have this interaction with everybody, I wouldn't be interested. So thank you so much for your support. It's insane where we are. I believe as of tonight, we were on 2,570 subscribers, which is insanity, absolute insanity, because we never thought we would. We hit 1,000 subscribers this time last year. It was literally on this day last year we hit 1,000 subscribers, and now here we are, nearly 1,600 more a year later. Is incredible. It really is. It's overwhelming, it's humbling, and it's very, very much appreciated. It really is. I hope all of you have a really nice Christmas. And I know for a lot of you, Christmas can be tough. It's not the easiest thing, and this is why I am going to do my damnedest whilst I'm off to bring you as much content as I can, so you've got something you can watch, and you can check in with your old buddy Scott if you're feeling a little down, and hopefully we can make you smile, But we will, like I said, we will be streaming on, we will have a video on Christmas Eve, we will have a video on Christmas Day morning. That will, I swear to you, that will be up by about the latest of 7 a.m, the latest of 7 a.m. So we will check in on Christmas Day. There is still time as well. If you want to join the New Year's Eve build, there is still time. I will put the link down below to where you can get yourself a Big Ben from, and you can join us. You don't have to build it. You can just watch along and hang out with us and drop in and out if you want to. But it'll be fun. It'll be really fun. And then we will be I've gone completely blank. We were back on Boxing Day, so even though I'm in and out for the wrestling, I will be back on Boxing Day as well. So Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day, we will be there. And you do still have time. So in between Christmas Day and New Year's Day, we will still be doing our Christmas Ask Me Anything. So if you want to ask me anything, you can ask me anything. It can be, doesn't have to be model related, can be model related. It can be, how do I do this? It can be, can you tell me what that thing is on the shelf behind you? It's bothering the hell out of me. It can be what's your favourite film? What's your favourite music? What do you listen to when you're doing this? Anything at all you want to ask me, I'll answer it. So drop your questions to questions@buildingwiththeboys@outlook.com. And if we draw your name out the bowl whilst we do it, we'll do it. But that'll probably happen around about the 29th, I think. It's that weird limbo between Christmas and New Year's when no one knows what day it is. So I want to say it's around about the 29th we'll be doing that. That is all from me. I'm back before Christmas, so I will be back with, as I said, Titanic, Doll's House, Tumblr before Christmas. But if you're just a catch-up viewer, have a very Merry Christmas, and I will hopefully see you all again very, very soon. In a world where you can be anything at all, especially at Christmas, just be nice. And I will see you very, very soon for more from Building the Boys. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you. I will catch you soon.